Okay, so this gives me an opportunity to discuss again with my guests. Let me go to you, Lisa Lockwood, about this. This seems to me a very interesting witness. He is colorful. He seems to, like, tell it like it is. Do you think in terms of this case, irrespective of what we're talking about, the severity of domestic violence and the importance of the First Amendment, if you're listening to Isaac Baruch talk about his relationship with Johnny and their relationship with Amber Heard, do you get the impression that Johnny Depp is an abuser?
Based on this clip and based on the little that I did see from Isaac, no. Nothing came forward that was going to represent any kind of domestic situation except for verbal arguing and accusations of potentially an affair or another guy that's involved. So he's not able to come forward with anything that's showing that there has been any violence that he witnessed. Nothing physical, nothing verbal, no threats. So he's very colorful, like you said. He's kind of like a good fella, and I would imagine that these two certainly are great friends and thick as thieves. But I don't feel that he's been out of integrity after everything that I've seen thus far.
Okay, so now why don't we listen to him talk about the second argument, and he makes a distinction between an argument and violence and an argument and fight. The second argument that he understood between Depp and Heard. Let's listen. Okay. All right, this is an interesting discussion I'd like to have with Lisa Lockwood and Sarah Becker, my guests. Lisa, you and I have spoken about domestic violence and that many people we know have been victims of it. She wrote an op-ed piece, and it's so important for people to know about it. But this case does come to trial. It did get past all the motions on a defamation matter. Do you think that Johnny Depp wants to just try to clear his name by getting facts out there that the United States public may not have seen so that he can get employment? Or is he really trying to win this case?
So I see this entire thing as a power struggle, because everything up until now we've seen and had evidence of mutual combatants. So two people who often hit one another. Audio tape was released. We know that there were two parties who were completely, in my opinion, imbalanced and taking drugs and drinking alcohol. All of that is proven. It's been out there. So now we have somebody who didn't fall in line. And when I say that, it's Amber Heard. Didn't fall in line with keeping it a secret that she had been battered. I don't doubt that she was battered, but I also believe Johnny was battered as well. So hell hath no fury like a person scorned. I think that is the case here. So now both of them have risen up kind of like phoenixes to outdo one another. And all the dirty laundry is being exposed, which will not benefit either one of these two people. They've both lost work because of it. And now what's going to happen is what the carrot and the stick, just to say that they won. Does Johnny Depp need the $50 million? Does Amber Heard need the $100 million? It comes down to me, the whole entire case comes down to two people who have hit and struck one another. And now let's save face in the public eye.
It's really interesting you say that. Sarah, before I go to you, I'd like you first to listen with me a little bit more about Christy Dombrowski's testimony and some other things. Let's first listen to the fact that she really wasn't happy that the two of them decided to get married. Let's listen. So, Lisa Lockwood, while the jury is not
Could you speak a little louder? I'm sorry.
But we just heard a lot of agreement about playing this video deposition of the building manager. The clips we're about to see are surveillance videos. Now, what do you think we're going to see? Are we going to see the alleged punch one? And what other videos do you think we're going to see? Let's read the tea leaves.
You have the person. Let's just make sure it's all
Let us
working
see
before
what
we get the
actually
jury.
happened. Is this a woman who was really beaten, or was this a setup? Was it a scam? Was it something that she corroborated with her sister, and they were mocking it and laughing with this fake punch of, hey, I helped you out there.
All right, seems
so
like
maybe
it's all
the sister did do a real punch, and maybe that was what the bruising was
all right,
from.
Are we ready for the jury?
After the fact. I don't know. So the fact that they were laughing and making such light of it, that's what I want to see if this is really true.
And Lisa Hall, we have about literally 15 seconds left. Lisa Lockwood, what are your thoughts?
I think I think a great piece will be when the police arrived and they did not make any arrests. They said Amber Heard was uncooperative. I'd like to see the footage of the police arriving and how long they were actually there talking with her.
Oh, that's a great thought also for both of you. I want to thank you both for being with us today. Allison Hall will be taking over this anchor chair. Please continue to watch, and I will see you next Monday morning at 9 a.m. We're the Law and Crime Network.